Okay, so let me give you guys some context. Susan asked me for a ride, and yeah, I want to hear her story. Susan, tell me about your story.
Just having hard times right now, and just from here to there, not really got life going on right now. Life's hard right now, but it'll get better. It'll get much better.
Gotcha. I like the optimistic attitude. Like
Thank you.
what happened, and like why are you staying positive?
Well, just down on my luck right now, and met a really good person, you, today, and thanks
I
for
don't know
your
about
help.
that, but
But it'll get better. It'll get better as time goes on. I have to stay positive. God's my higher power, so I believe in Him, and I believe He'll take care of everything.
awesome, awesome. Do you have any like parting messages for anyone who might watch this?
Just believe in Him. Stay strong.
Believe in God, stay strong.
That's exactly right, and that's it in a nutshell.
Awesome. Thank you, Susan. I'm going
Thank
to
you.
give you a little money now. I'm not going to film it.
Hi, I'm Will. I spent my 20s living in a boring area with not much to do. And so I decided to pack up and travel the world through Airbnbs while working a remote job. I was willing to do whatever it took to live a more fulfilling and enriching life. Join me on my adventure, turmoils, trials, and tribulations. So I actually met Susan while picking up some local seafood. I would caution you and me against picking up strangers out of safety in the future. Have some other good stuff there, but I cheaped out and got like just a crab. But they also have garlic shrimp and lobster tails that you can add to the platter. Maybe I'll do that next time. Yeah, so the rice so far, it tastes like rice with ground beef in it, but I know it's not ground beef. Okay, now that I got a second taste, it's like, it has that ground beef taste, but I think it's crab meat. It's really nice. The seafood isn't distinct enough for me to really taste it, except for the shrimp. I could taste the shrimp. But it's basically like rice with like little bits of stuff in there. But the stuff is so small I can't really taste the difference, but still that's amazing. I'm gonna have a bite of each of these. Look at that, all that garlic butter on the corn. Yep, you can taste the butter right off of that thing. Potato time. Oh no, this is a sausage. This is a straight up sausage here. Sausage filled with juice. And then gotta dip this potato. Solid. I feel like Charles and Alyssa off YouTube. I'm gonna crack this. I wish I had the equipment to get all this crab out, which I don't. Yeah, that's an issue. I don't have the equipment to get the crab out, but I can taste a bit of it and I can crack it enough on my own. Look at that little piece there. Yeah, the crab is decent. Now it's seasoned on the outside, so the meat doesn't get seasoned, but the shell does. So you're almost like licking the seasoning off your fingers and then rubbing it with the meat. Alright guys, I finished it up and it was great. I thought I would have to waste a lot of this because I didn't have one of those tools that could crack the shell. And then I realized I could just use my teeth. This is probably the coolest seafood experience I've had because while I have had seafood before, it usually is not drenched in like butter and sauce and seasoning. It's usually just like pretty barren.
All right, so I stopped by this place called Jazzy Cheesecakes and got them myself a cheesecake. They had good ratings, so let's try it out. I got the red velvet. This cost $7. Not bad. This is this cheesecake is kind of it's more like fluffy and solid. So when you compare that to Aline's Cheesecake in New York City, one of the top places in New York, you're paying $5 there, but the size difference is noticeable. This one's probably twice as much cheesecake for the price. It's much more substantial. And this one is, I would say, it has more of that solid taste. I mean, both were good, but Aline's cheesecake, it almost kind of like melted immediately as you put it in your mouth.